shots that they wanted and win a game with Reagan Beavers not being at her best and not scoring in double figures, which is a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, Beavers season low 6 points against Colorado, and yet Oregon State prevails. As Mary mentioned, we are underway. Oregon State in their home whites, the Utes crimson with the white numbers and lettering. Murat dumps it inside to Beavers. 10 on the shot clock. Van Oelhoffen fakes and scores.
And you can see the patience that Oregon State had on that possession and all the attention that Reagan Beavers gathers at different times. 3 Utes surrounding her.
Dumping it inside. Peely kisses it off the glass. She had a very quiet first half against the Ducks, then exploded. That's the way they want her to get going.
Just a beautiful job of going high off the glass. She reads angles beautifully.
Peely gives you 22 a game. Here's Beavers, and again a patient half-court attack for Oregon State. Van Oelhoffen, Reese, the former Ute, rims out. Now Peely bringing Beavers out. And there's that long ball you keep talking about, Mayor. This time it's Johnson.
Well, they have needed Jenna Johnson to elevate her game in the absence of an injured foot injury to Gianna Neepkins out for the season's had surgery and will be on the bench. But Jenna Johnson, they need more offense, and she is providing it.
Johnson now hitting a triple in 8 straight, 15 of the last 16 for Utah. Van Oelhoffen triple. You bet. Back and forth we go.
And that was defended well. Great timing on that. And we all know over the years what Van Oelhoffen can get if she puts on her scores cap.
Had 16 against Colorado, has been more of a facilitator and defender this year. But I'm with you, Mayor. If she puts the big meat on scoring-wise, she can still fill it up. Dumping it inside. Great weak side defense by Van Oelhoffen.
Tremendous. She read it the whole way like a free safety in an NFC championship game.
Hunter dumps it. Reese scores against her former team.
Nice job by Reese. Just hold your ground. Wait for the help to just vacuum over to the other side. And nice dish.
Peely, great footwork, awfully deep, and scores.
She'll make you pay. If you reach, if you lean, if you do whatever, if you're off balance, she knows how to take advantage in a hurry.
Bit of foul trouble against the Ducks the other night in that victory in Eugene for Peely. Didn't play a whole lot in that first half. Second half, though, totally different. Oh, boy. Reese is fired up.
Her dad's in the house from Australia, Paul Reese, and no doubt she looks very focused early.
Little flip with the offhand, Vieta.
You mentioned early how important she has been. In the absence of Izzy Palmer, who has been injured most of this season, she's just had to carry heavy minutes. Palmer is back. And boy, Izzy Vieta. Vieta having a great year.
Interchangeable. Okay. All right. Darcy's sister of Kelsey Reese in the house. Wow. What a start for Reese. Kind of found herself against Colorado the other night. The momentum keeps going.
Well, the practice from shooting all those threes at Utah paying benefits here at Oregon. Reese averages 7 a game. She's got 8 already.
Yeah, and had been struggling in conference play until the Colorado contest. Hunter again aggressively looking for her shot, Mayor.
Had that side cleared out.
All right, Gardner checking in for Oregon State. Reese Ross, the freshman, checking in for Utah. And on cue, Ross drills the triple, and she is a good three-point shooter.
It's an incredibly competitive year so far in the Pac-12 conference.
Beers back in, takes a bump, and scores. Rueck had taken her out for a few moments, probably to get a little settled. Came right in and established herself, Mayor.
Well, they need to get her going, obviously.
Palmer on the floor, stripped right away. Palmer picks up that foul, her first. Team's first clean game so far. Oregon State leading at 17-12. 4:10 left to go in this really well-played first quarter. Now 4 on the shot clock for Gardner. Ball on the deck, and she finishes.
know what Tamia Gardner can do. Tremendous three-point shooter. You've got to be leaning forward on that. She can put it on the floor to attack as well.
Maddie Wilkie checking in and immediately.
Boy, she's been coming on 10 points on Friday at Oregon. A lot of places, and boy, she's getting comfortable and making a huge difference.
Last 5, Wilkie, who hits them both. Scoreless against Colorado. Hunter again, aggressive. Peely backing in Beers, single coverage. Look at Beers with rejection. That gets the crowd going. Vieta, Lonnie White back onto the floor for Utah.
That's comfortable.
And that's what Wilkie, the primary point guard duties, and loved every minute of it. Now scoring a little bit too. Look at that. Von Oelhoffen nowhere to go. Now Gardner, 5 on the shot clock. There's the kick. The lefty. Wow. Hansford, big stick.
Floor spread. We know where Hansford is. Beautiful kick out to her.
Every one of her field goals are triples. Every one. 24-17. Biggest lead of the game for Oregon State. Peely hesitates. Backs up. Wants the angle. Gets the angle.
Computer work when she's trying to figure out how to get to the bucket.
Peely, that was a big answer for Alyssa. Hunter, floater! Donovan Hunter!
We talked about this on Friday night. She did not score last weekend in the Bay. Did not score.
Scoreless in the Bay. And then exploded against number 3 Colorado, and up to those tricks today. Look at the pick by Hunter. And scores.
28 first quarter points by Oregon State.
Oregon State has been perfect from the floor the last 11 shots. White misses at the buzzer, and this crowd is electric.
A.J. Murad is playing, and Talia Von Oelhoffen.
Schuler starting this second quarter for Oregon State, and I love how you mentioned that depth and how Oregon State is starting to flex its scoring muscles. Gardner off to start the second quarter.
But for a team to score 11 straight baskets, and Utah is only down 9, and usually that's enough to blow you out in the early going.
Wilkie rimming out, good position inside. Vieta has just been terrific. Career year for her on both ends of the floor. Reese. Wow, Reese already in double figures. This time safely into the hands of McQueen. Wow, Gardner just got tag teamed by Deja and is deeply appreciated by all of us. Well done, Ron, and congrats to the Utes and their milestone win the other night. Beers inside, pins so well. You bet.
What a luxury for Oregon State to have Beers not be the front runner as far as scoring points and getting touches in this ball game, but just everybody else, and takes all that pressure off of her.
Beers with 4 points. The footwork of Peely short on that shot. Reese is able to scoop it up, finds help in Blacklock, who has checked in, and here comes Oregon State. High-low. Oh, to perfection.
Oregon State is absolutely rolling. Now you got Beers involved.
You sure do. Peely shows you why her range just keeps... You go under the pick, Talia can't make Utah pay, and here come the Utes.
Well, for Lynn Roberts, you're just waiting for this Oregon State team to come back to earth. I mean, they're shooting 75% from the floor.
Clever. Vieta. 6th in the country, Mayor, in total assists. 8th in assists per, and will score a little, too. Let's see if Oregon State can respond, or is there another defensive stop for the Utes? Reese hesitates. There's the skip. 4 on the shot clock now for Von Oelhoffen. Got to put it up. So Vieta sends it into overtime against UCLA, then cans that big triple in overtime in the victory against UCLA. Nothing there outside for Young.
jump ball, and Vieta made that happen.
Missed a few games in the postseason. Palmer starts early in this season. She's injured. Now it's Vieta's job. The drive and kick. This time, Young gets it home.
Boy, McQueen getting back on defense.
Gardner back on the floor. Wants to position up against Young. Hunter. And again, it's Hansford. Every one of her buckets are triples. Wild shot by So. Easy rebound, Gardner. Here comes Hunter. Crowd back into it. Beers catches. Oh, what a finish. The footwork there.
Beers with 8. She's perfect. 4 for 4.
Apply it against Colorado. Feeling like her old self tonight. Short on that shot. Wilkie couldn't get it home, and here comes Hunter. Full head of steam.
Beautiful dish.
Gardner running the floor. The Bigs putting on a show. Rewarding. Unbelievable. Hunter, the freshman point guard out of Medford, Oregon. Healy thought she got some contact. Starting freshman point guard in the Pac-12. Gardner, you bet.
Hey, everybody, I'm here. We've seen it in flashes.
Gardner leads this club in triples taken and made as Peely. Von Oelhoffen. Outside, inside, things working for Oregon State.
Boy, they are pushing pace like I have not seen this season.
Peely, single coverage Reese.
Zone defense.
Are they going to give her an N1, Mayor? I think they are. Peely ends a 12-2 run. Peely completes the three-point play, badly needed by Utah. $1:45 left to go in the second. That stopped the 12-2 Oregon State run. Roll not there. Hunter dumping it inside for Reese, who got position. Avoids the steal and scores.
They got the switch. Reese down low. Reese on fire. 12 points, 5 of 7.
Oregon State's offense putting on an absolute clinic. McQueen snagging the offensive rebound. Here's Peely. And the block from behind, Hunter. Hunter has been all over the place, Mayor.
Never saw Donovan Hunter. Just lurks from behind and gets a tippy tap from there.
All right, Utah retains possession. 10 on the shot clock right here. A minute left to go in the half. There's the high pick. Long ball, Palmer. Rimming out. Hunter. Avoiding any kind of swipe from behind from Young. This is as good a first half as Oregon State has played all season long, and it's coming against number 16 Utah.
Maybe in a couple seasons.
Yeah. Gardner wanted it. Angle wasn't there. Hunter 10 on the shot clock. She got fouled.
It's an Oregon State team that sets tremendous ball screens.
Stay with us when the first half concludes. We'll have the Walt Disney World halftime report. 1 of 2 for Hunter, and that's team foul number 4 on Utah, not 5. 49-32. Smidgen of a difference, just a breath between shot and game clock. Von Oelhoffen whispering defensive assignments into Hunter's ear. Vieta picks up that dribble, and now 8. Peely, reverse it. Look at the block by Reese against her former teammates.
Kelsey Reese is just having a blast.
Wow.
She's just...
She really is. The smile on her face says it all. The transfer from Utah. You got to hurry. Got to put it up if you're McQueen. What a first half.
49 first half points by Oregon State.
Utah riding that 4-game winning streak coming into today's contest. We'll start the third quarter with an uphill battle. Peely, triple, short there, weak side rebound. Marat bobbles for just a moment. Now Van Oelhoffen takes the pick. Good transition defense until that moment when Beers was wide open. Van Oelhoffen. And here's Beers coming off a season-low 6 points against Colorado.
Boy, for so much this season, so much pressure on her that she's got to score big.
Back rim and off. Van Oelhoffen tips it to herself.
So far, not the start Utah wanted.
Oh my goodness, how clever is that? Talia, she's loving it. Those two have done that a million times in practice, that is for sure. My goodness, another great defense by Oregon State.
7 blocks so far this game.
Their season high, Mayor, is 8 against Weber State.
Not quite the same.
There's the double. Beers head up. Extra pass. Long ball. You bet. 3 ball. Gardner, Hansford checking in for Oregon State. A great start to the third quarter. Peely too deep, but again, not getting any help.
Possession by possession.
Dumping it
can't
inside.
let that happen.
Great job by Hansford. Foul, her first, team's second. One of 2. She's kind of quiet on Friday, but had a lot of help, and Beers has had a couple of blocks. This is as good a basketball as Oregon State has played in a long time.
Couple seasons.
Yep. There's the square. Inside, perfect pass from Hansford to Beers.
Hansford, no assists over the last couple games, just putting on a show so far this afternoon.
Hunter picked up that foul, by the way, her second, team's first. 10 on the shot clock now. Palmer rimming out. Gardner releases for the rebound. Hunter already with a career-high 8 assists in this game, and we are only a few minutes into the third quarter.
Yeah, you can feel her first career double-double on its way.
Beers had a notion. Gardner posting up. Beers. That kind of
great confidence.
Crisp entering the fray for Utah. She'll get it right here. Dumping it inside. Ball batted away for a second. Step through. And Johnson will go to the...
That Oregon State's not excelling at.
Last year, Mayor, if you remember, the one time these two, at the time, 75-73, the Utes were just running away with it early. Total flip of the script on this one. So Hansford tied up. So possession arrow moments ago favoring Oregon State. So here comes Gardner. Schuler back on the floor for Oregon State.
You can see Beers directing traffic. Just swing it over here and then bring it right back at me. That's a great play.
Oh, how about Wilkie coming from the weak side? National strength and conditioning All-American at Wisconsin. Not afraid to go up against Reagan Beers. Nice finish for Crisp.
In the game.
Catch, shoot. Blacklock thought she had that. The whole place did too. It was a sweet release. We'll go the other way. Utah needs a run, and it needs to start right now.
They don't need a run. They need a big run.
Great hands by Gardner. Love the hustle. Well done, Jenna Johnson, but only 7 on the shot clock for Palmer. Hesitates, going up against Gardner. Hesitation and scores.
They want to get down the floor and score quickly. When your opponent is shooting 76% from the floor, there's not a lot of misses to run off of.
All right. I love the fact that Blacklock didn't hesitate. She was wide open. Remember, Healy not on the floor at the moment for the Utes.
She missed one earlier. She wasn't missing a second one. A dynamic scorer, an emotional player that really her teammates get fired up about.
Reese in, Beers out. Should mention that before we went to break moments ago, Hunter had picked up her third foul. She is on the bench right now. So Schuler, fellow Frosch, high school rivals, will boss the show.
Kennedy McQueen, who is still under the weather and has been for a couple of weeks. It's not often you see McQueen play 22 minutes and not make a basket. Gardner, just a wrecking crew inside.
Wow. Hansford, thanks to Gardner's offensive carom. Hansford showing the crowd. 3-ball, baby.
Boy, the perimeter game of Oregon State has just come together this weekend.
Oregon State just cannot miss. Beyond the arc, Healy back on the floor. Deep, she'll score. Healy with 18 now. She's got 11 20-point games. She's knocking on the door of another. Lily Hansford hits the deck. Bench is going nuts. Gardner's raising her fist, and the smile is as big as Dallas for Hansford.
You know, we say this a lot, Corvallis, when it rains, it pours, because it does rain a lot here. But in this building, it is just pouring down made shots. Schuler kicks it. And falling down with the three is Hansford.
Hansford 4 for 4 from beyond the arc. She's got 12 points to match a career high. The 4 triples match a career high. And we've still got a smidge left in this third quarter and a whole fourth to go.
And her dad's in town.
It's like parents' night here. Gardner. Okay. Merritt, you take it. I got nothing.
Whatever they had for pregame, just dial that up again.
I want it. The bench is going crazy. Gardner gobbling up yet another rebound. Double-double for Gardner.
Oregon State, 11 of 17 from 3. Number 16, Utah, down 33. Schuler, Gardner, money.
Unbelievable. I mean, right now, the most threes in a game this year is 12.
6 different players for Oregon State have hit threes. Hansford, Blacklock, Gardner, Reese, Hunter, and Von Oelhoffen.
Healy, by the way, picked up that foul moments ago when Gardner hit the deck. Her second, team's 5th. Gardner, good free throw shooter. Hits them both 75-40.
It's the kind of when the score comes across your phone, you're like, that's not right.
That can't be right. Healy, double.
Another
Reese,
block.
another block for Reese. Physical game. Whistles blowing. Mary, do you think they gave Reese a block on that last possession?
Well, she's got 4, 9 total.
So Roberts under the weather for sure. This game ain't helping things. Out on the floor.
And they're letting her wander a bit.
Yep. Scotty was out on the floor a little earlier, and now, Mary, I'm not sure what transpired, but obviously somebody got teed up. Gardner nudges in the first toss. We're told that Coach Roberts was teed up as Gardner hits them both. This game is mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing.
Just absolutely mind-blowing. Just runs galore for Oregon State.
An 8-0 run over the last minute 9 for Oregon State.
And overall, currently a 16-2 Oregon State run.
And it's not points off turnovers, and it's not second chance points for Oregon State, because they haven't needed second chance points. When you're shooting 76%, basically everything is going in.
Yep. Vieta, by the way, whistled for her third.
But this is what Utah does to people. Shooting threes, knocking down threes, running with pace.
You can't help but wonder if this short week for Utah catching up just a little bit with the Utes. They had that game against UCLA, that emotional game against UCLA just on Monday. Peely to beat the third quarter buzzer.
They have not taken the foot off the gas yet.
12 triples against Southeast Louisiana is a season high, and the fourth quarter is underway. Hunter back on the floor and scoring ASAP.
This Beaver team, I would have to say it is Donovan Hunter at both ends. At 6 foot, her length defensively has been disruptive, but offensively she has taken complete control of her club, spread the floor, and made great decisions.
So Young follows her own miss and scores 80-44, fourth quarter underway. So the jump ball favoring Utah, they'll try and reload. Peely just muscles it up and in against Beavers. Peely with her 12th 20-point games. She's got 3 30-point games. She's just nutty. Reese wide open. Will they find her? Hunter does. Reese wide open to shoot the three. Oh, baby! Third triple.
Again, her dad, Paul, in the house. Her mom was a professional basketball player, Nicole Guy Reese.
And one, Peely. And Hunter with her 9th assist, Mayor. Her 9th assist. Rimming out at 83-48. Early in the fourth quarter. All the way to the cup. Van Olhoffen just needed a bit of a screen.
Significance of this game, both these teams tied right now for 4th place in the conference. They'll play again in 9 days in Salt Lake City.
I'm glad you brought up the standings, Mayor. You really start eyeballing them this time of year when it comes to Pac-12 conference play.
Well, especially with the craziness that is happening all over the conference every time we tip it off. 88 points, and we've got 7 minutes to go.
New career high, 17 points for the freshman Hunter. New career high in assists with 9. My goodness. 9 on the shot clock for Hunter. Marat throws it away. Utah has been shooting the ball very well as of late. You know Peely's going to pull the trigger there. Front rim and off. Vieta. Boy, is she putting the steps in today. Triple. But you love the lead if you're an Oregon State fan. Under 6 to go in this game. Beers and 1. No way in the world McQueen was going to stop.
Perfection here this afternoon. 19 points, 8 of 8 from the floor. The only miss.
Under 5 to go in this surprisingly one-sided affair, and Peely putting
effective enough offensively to just handle this onslaught of offense from Oregon State.
Gardner rimming out.
Depth has been coming up big.
They're first in the conference in bench points, Mayor. Another deflection and steal. Who's got it now? Vieta gets it right back. Spins around Beers. Doesn't want anything to do with Reagan. Young. You bet. There's the high pick from Beers. Gardner grabs it, or so we thought she would. Talia missing on that one. Well executed pick, though. And look at Peely running the floor, Mayor. My goodness.
We have not mentioned many runs for the Utes in this ball game.
Peely now with 28 points. Hunter. Good blocking out there.
Here's 20 point. I mean, just the shooting percentage is just off the charts.
Hansford ties a career high with those 12 points and 4 triples in both departments. Everybody getting into the act, and Deja Young has had herself a fourth quarter.
Washington State's up 16 on UCLA at halftime. I mean, the crazy day is here.
This conference, man, crowd is up. They'll tell the story. So will Beavers. That'll do it, Mayor. 91-66. Dominant.